Hi, I'm Kristen Stock. Welcome to Grace Lutheran Church's Black History Story a Day. Our story comes from Little Leaders, Bold Women in Black History by Vashti Harrison. Today I'm going to read about Maya Angelou, who lived from 1928 to 2014, and she was a poet and an activist. Maya was known as a writer and a poet, but she was so much more. In her long life, she'd take on many roles: filmmaker, dancer, singer, actor, activist, editor, Grammy winner, cable car operator, playwright, author, and legend. Long before all of her successes, she was just a little girl trying to find her voice. Born Marguerite Annie Johnson, she spent much of her childhood living with her grandmother in the small segregated town of Stamps, Arkansas. Her only companion was her older brother, who gave her the nickname Maya. Maya experienced abuse when she was only 7 years old. The fear and trauma it left behind were enough to convince her never to speak again. For 5 years, Maya never uttered a word to anyone. But during those 5 years, she read. She devoured every book in the Black school library, and she read every book she could get her hands on from the White school library. And it wasn't until a childhood mentor challenged her, saying, "You don't really love poetry unless you speak it," that Maya spoke again. She was a master wordsmith who approached language with thoughtfulness and patience. Another challenge sparked her writing career. When her editor told her, "It's nearly impossible to write a lyrical autobiography," Maya went on to write her best-selling masterpiece, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, a lyrical and poetic telling of her childhood. In 1993, she became the first female poet to write and recite a poem for the presidential inauguration, which brought her poetry into the mainstream again. Maya Angelou did so much in her lifetime and inspired everyone around her.